right? So we're gonna bring that and put it in the front of the pulley. So I'm gonna go put this in and put this through the hole. Okay, let's adjust this in the hole. Push this in, side. Okay, goes in. You can see there's that grease. Then we're gonna have to tighten the bottom of it with this. Okay. So always turn clockwise if you're facing it to tighten it. Okay, so it's good. So we're gonna also need a washer for that to secure the pulley. So let's bring the washer and the other end to secure. Put it on bottom, okay, and then I'm gonna put. So it's pretty greasy as you touch on the other side. Push this and turn it on the bottom so you can secure it with your hand. Okay, it's secure. Okay, we got these two tools. I'm gonna use this to adjust and grab the bottom one. Well, okay, so it won't move. Try to tighten it, not too tight, so the pulley can still move, right? Okay, it's pretty tight now. Okay, it's pretty tight. So yes, okay, it's pretty good now. Yeah. Okay, so it still moves, right? Okay, what you want to do now is get a flat screwdriver, and what we're going to do is pinch this up so it's at 90 degrees, right? So it's going to require a little bit of force here to do that. So you're going to use a flathead screwdriver to lift this up. So at first it might be a little bit hard. And push this. So you want to get this in and then push it towards outside. So it bends at 90 degrees. Okay. So as you can see, it's bent now, but not enough. So we're gonna do a little bit more. Okay. Push this. So you can see it's 90 degrees now. Perfect. Okay. So now what you want to do is get the belt and pull it. And let's go to the trolley here. And you can see there's a hook here. So you place that inside the hook. So it goes in like this. Then you twist it. Then you can see it's it's inside, and now what we want to do is we want to pull this so it's tight. See, it's tight with the other side, okay, right? So pull this until this is tight, right? Then you're gonna wrap around, so make sure to pull this so it's straight, right? It's straight with the other side. So look at this, it's still straight. So I'm trying to pull it and not release. Okay. Make sure it's still pulled, and okay. Then we have to wrap around this. You can see here, it wraps around this and comes back. Wraps around, comes back, and it's still pulled. Still pulled a lot. Okay. So what we need now is the masculine hardware. So it says, important, spring trolley nut must be finger tight. Okay. Spring must be released to snap nut ring against the trolley. See reverse side. See set the belt tension owner's manual. Okay. So this is the image. Trolley nut ring before 1 inches. After release, it's 1 1/4 inches. All right. So if you want, you can look at the belt tension owner's manual. Let's open this. So I'll cut this. Right. And this. So you need one of this. And you also need this screw. So this is the one that attached to it. Open this. Okay. So once you have this, so this is facing inside, right? This is the flat side outside. So what you want to do is you want to get this side out. So we're gonna bring this, right? So you flip this side, then put this in. So remember, this is facing inside, and then put this both here. Use this to put in. Okay, so hold like this. Then with the help of the pliers, okay, so it's inside now, as you can see. It's inside now. So after you attach these well together, okay, make sure it's attached well. Unscrew this. That's pretty long. Then you put this in the hole here, so make sure it's tight. So you don't want to lose the tension here, so make sure it's tight. And put inside, slide like this. Then tighten this back. Okay. Make sure this is the washer facing inside here. Tighten this back. Make sure to pull this so it doesn't lose tension. The belt doesn't lose tension. Okay, tighten it. Okay, it's tight. So after that, make sure that it's tight. Put your finger and it's really tight to your finger, so you can move this more. Yeah, it's pretty tight now. Okay, I cannot turn it anymore. It's really tight, right? Find that hole, that dent inside, so you can put your screwdriver in, so you can hold it, right? And you need like adjustable wrench, so it will. So hold it against this, okay? So it won't move. Alright. So first you wanna like adjust it so it's finger tight, hand tight. Okay, it's hand tight, and then we're gonna adjust it more by using a screwdriver and okay, so you see it's now in, so the spring it popped, and that's how you know it's done. So next we're gonna get the sprocket cover here, and that's gonna go on top of this, right? So let's open this. Alright, so here we have two screws that comes with it, and then a sprocket cover. The screws is like it's in its own pocket. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna face this. Let's see, like this. As you can see, there's holes here. It's gonna have three screws, right? Okay, so it's greased here, so it's gonna fit like this, like this, and So there's one screw here, one screw here. Right. So let's screw this on here, and let's find the right piece, the right fit. Put it in a screwdriver, and okay. Screw it a little bit, and then we're gonna screw the other side. So yeah, make sure it's tight. Okay, it's good enough. All right, it's not moving. So move on to the next step. So next, we're done with installing the garage door opener, assembling it, and now we're gonna need to attach the header bracket, which is gonna be on the wall here, header wall. So make sure there's a it's not drywall. So this header bracket, if you guys don't have that much space, you might want to look at the instruction and do a ceiling mount. So instead, or because you're gonna need to find the highest point when you open the door, and then above that 2 inches, add 2 inches to it to find the location on the wall. Make sure it's centered. So if you guys have something on the ceiling, you can move it by like 1 meter, so probably like a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, but not too much. Please look at the instructions manual to see how much you can like move. I'm gonna find the center. This is the center, right? The center location. So you want to make sure you get the highest point. So we're gonna go and find the highest point, and then use like a ruler, like something long, so you can mark. Let's go up a little bit, a little bit. Okay, stop. Yeah. Can you go up a little bit? Go down more, more. Okay, I think that's the highest part right here. Okay, so that's the highest part, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 2 inches to that. So that's the, we're gonna do a mark here. That's the highest point. Then we're gonna go up by 2 inches from that. Well, it can be. Okay. 2 inches. over here. Okay, that's where we're gonna attach the header bracket. Now we're gonna get the header. So there's two of this. One that says header will go to the wall here. Yeah. And with the header, we need the lag screw. So it looks like this. The really point sharp screws with a header. So now we're gonna go above the center of the garage door. So you can see that we marked earlier, 2 inches above the highest point of the garage door. So you want to use a ladder, and the 2 inches above, that was the highest point here. 2 inches is up here. And so in order to attach the bracket here, the header bracket, you need to find the stud. So be sure to not attach it to like only drywall, because it's gonna not gonna stay. So I'm gonna use a stud finder here. So it's set to stud. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press on the side here to find where is the location of the stud. So as you can see, so we're gonna move it. So there's one here. Okay. So there's one here. So there's 2 marks already here. Okay, it starts here. Then you see it goes over marks. So there's a big stud here. So if I start, so once you find the location of one of the stud, you want to mark it. So if I restart it from here, you move it. Okay, so it starts from here, right? I'm gonna mark down. Okay, it's here. Then move it in the same direction until there's no more green light. Okay, so move it back now. So the stud is right here. Okay, so if you want to attach the bracket, it's gonna be, so this is the center point of the garage door. It goes up. It's gonna be somewhere around here. So since our stud is around here and here, that's okay. So we can attach the header bracket. You're gonna feel it when you attach with the header bracket. Be sure the arrow is pointing up like it says on here. So you want to use lag screws, which is the screw that is really long and pretty big in size. So you want to put your header bracket just right the bottom of it, below that line. As you can see, that line right here. So we're going to attach it here, add a screw here and add a screw here. So let's do that. So I'm going to find the center line here from the center of the door. It's going to go up like this, and I think it's right here. So we're going to put the header bracket in the right orientation, and then place it right where that line is right here. So make sure it's centered with your door, and it's on a stud, because you don't want to attach it to a drywall. So that looks approximately centered here. So we're gonna do 2 marks. So one right here, okay, and one right here. You can see, okay, it's marked in here. So we're gonna get the screws and put it there. For that, I'm gonna use the drill here, drill bit, and I got it from the hardware store. So this is later for what we need. We're gonna need the carrot. So I bought a bunch. This is to cut the metal later, the support, and this is what we need, the 7 and 16 inches hex. So this is the lag screw, so you're gonna need one of this for the drill. And let's open this. Let's get a cutter, put this. Okay. This does fit perfectly onto that, so it's a 7/16 size. So that's the lag screw here, and let's put it on the drill. And then secure it. Then we're gonna go up there and drill. So okay, I got 2 lag screws. So in order to put the lag screw on, you need probably to drill with a drill bit on both holes, which I already done. Then we're gonna screw them. So let's put the lag screw on here, and then because we already drilled the hole, we're gonna put them, we're gonna screw them now. So you can feel it's in a stud. So don't screw it too tight. We're gonna screw the other one. So don't screw the top too tight. We're gonna screw the bottom one too. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. It's kind of like crooked a little bit, so I'm gonna adjust that. Okay, let's make it straight. Unscrew a little bit. So make sure it's straight here. Okay. The bottom one too. Okay. It's pretty tight. It looks good. Let's tighten it a little bit more.